But we all just got here.
Yes, sir.
So I'm letting you know they don't want you on the property anymore. Okay?
Who?
Kane Security doesn't want you on the property. So I'm going to notify your guys' parents. I'm going to let them know that you guys are being trespassed. They're adults. Get their information. I'm going to fill out a trespass form, and you're going to get off the property. That's what we're going to do. Okay?
Even though we just got here?
Nope. These fine officers in the yellow shirts are Kane Security. They said they saw you guys fighting. When you guys come up here and cause a disturbance, they don't want you guys back on the property. Right?
I got called out here. I understand there was a fight. Someone was yelling about a gun. They didn't say you guys were even involved with that. However, they do want you off the property.
Welcome back to Just Following Orders. Today we're in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm not sure what it is this week, but it just seems like the week for racial profiling videos. But we have a group of black teenagers who just arrived at the North Hills shopping district in Raleigh, North Carolina. They're all meeting together to go see the movie Obsession. It looks like some friends, family. I'm not exactly sure how everybody's related, but they all just meet up. They just get there, they sit down, gather together before they all head out to the movie, and they're approached by this really nasty, disgusting female cop from the Raleigh Capital City Police, and she informs them that they've been trespassed off the property. Yeah, they just got there, and she's just walks up to them, and she's like, yeah, you guys are being trespassed off the property. Now, the reason that they give is that apparently there was a group of kids there earlier, and apparently a fight broke out, and one of the kids talked about shooting somebody. And so some security guards from the shopping district pointed these kids out and said that some of these kids were some of the kids that were seen running in the fray. No evidence of this, not asking these kids if they were a part of it. They just lay the accusation on them, and that's just a wrap. And the lady's telling them that they're banned for life. And she is not nice about it at all. You guys will see for yourself. We're gonna take a look at the video. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get started.
You trespass immediately. Okay?
But we all just got here.
yes, sir.
So I'm letting you know they don't want you on the property anymore. Okay?
Who?
Kane Security doesn't want you on the property. They are supervisors of this whole property. So how we're gonna go about this way is I'm gonna notify your guys' parents. I'm gonna let them know that you guys are being trespassed. They're adults. Get their information. I'm gonna fill out a trespass form, and you're gonna get off the property. That's what we're gonna do. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your number?
You guys are adults.
18.
Okay, you say you're over 18. You guys got IDs with you?
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
Appreciate you guys being cool. Like I said, we're just going off of what Kane told us. I don't know what really happened. Before we got called out here, I understand there was a fight. Someone was yelling about a gun. They didn't say you guys were even involved with that. However, they do want you off the property.
Yeah, that is something we just got out here not even 10 minutes ago.
Okay, so you guys don't know what happened with all that?
I have
No,
no clue
we-
at all. We came out here. We came out here to see a movie.
Is that me?
And we were just waiting until that. We were just gonna sit right here. We just walked up and finished.
We pulled up to Target. We talked to two security guards downstairs. Then we came upstairs. We met our younger cousins, and then we came and sat down at Ben Jerry's.
Okay.
Where we were.
Ethan, what's a good phone number for you, sir?
919. 5260.
Okay. Here's that ID back to you. I'll grab your ID. Thank you.
Can you contact your parents, let them know that their kids are being trespassed and not going to be allowed back on the property?
Like ever?
Yep.
Even though we just got here?
Nope. These fine officers in the yellow shirts are Kane Security. They said they saw you guys fighting. When you guys come up here and cause a disturbance, they don't want you guys back on the property.
So she's just throwing out that accusation, and you see how matter-of-fact she is. Look at her dumb face. You see how matter-of-fact she is, that she's just sure that these officers were correct in their assumptions. These guys are old guys. They don't know what they saw. They just saw a bunch of kids, probably some black kids in the fray, and point to the first black kids they see.
Right?
I didn't see those two.
Okay.
No, yeah, that was with the young
You don't want these
Mr.
people?
Mason, you got your phone number, sir?
919-805-6211.
I know
Okay.
these two, they
We're just
came up
grabbing
when
it.
I was over here.
Okay. So you're good with these
Yeah,
children?
yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then you guys are free to go. I'm going to contact
You
their
guys said you were
parents.
here with them, right? Because you guys are adults.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah,
just.
They're good. Okay.
But they're here with them.
Right.
Wasn't he one of the cops we just talked to?
Yeah, we just
Y'all
talked to
gotta
them.
go. Yeah, you gotta go.
So
Damn.
here's the problem now. If you're here with them,
Yeah.
they're not going to be allowed to stay. So either their parents need to come pick them up, or
Look how confused these kids are. They're like, what is going on?
you guys need to take them off the property. Did you come here and drive them?
Our other
It's
cousins
cool if you guys
did.
are taking care of them and getting them off, but
Alright.
that saves us from having to go get their parents.
Once we identify their parents and their parents are okay with that, then you would have to take them off the property because they can't stay here. Does that make sense?
Oh my gosh, y'all finna go viral, bro. And you saw them fighting?
I seen her run until everybody got to go. There was a whole group of us fighting. Like all of them ran up the stairs.
Do you guys have better contacts with your parents? Because unfortunately you guys are juveniles and we have to notify them and they're not picking up. Do you want to call from your phones? Is she on FaceTime? If you want to put her on FaceTime, that's fine.
Oh my gosh.
We're not calling her to act as parents, right? I really need to speak to her.
Mom. Mom, can you hear me?
Let me see.
Raleigh Police.
Hello?
Hello, aunties. Can y'all both hear me? Alright, so cool.
Mom,
No, yeah, I got Tegan's phone. I have both of y'all kids' phones.
hold on.
So me and AJ, we just gotta be right.
Can you tell her that you're here with friends and security that's
Ryan.
property owner of this whole place?
No.
Doesn't
So
want
we
you
came to North Hills.
property, so
We
you're
were
being
finna go to the
trespassed.
movies at 10:02.
And now
Bryce and Brian were here. They went to the event. Tegan,
they're doing trespass.
Tegan, Josh, and Ryan, they were just walking around. Apparently earlier, there were some other kids that were fighting. Tegan, Josh, and Ryan were not involved in that at all. They just got here.
This kid knows sign language. Like, this kid's sign languaging his mom. Like, he seems like a real bad kid.
They weren't
They were
involved.
surrounded by like 60 police officers that have been recording the whole time. And now they're trying to make them leave. The security here said that they saw them involved in a fight. When clearly they were not involved in a fight.
Adult
And
available to take you back.
Or
Like,
this is,
Or-
we're actually getting racially profiled right now.
What?
it's okay that we can bring them back and I won't have to come up here.
I'm coming.
okay. All right. So you're good to
And
go
I've
with
been
them.
I've been recording the whole thing on my
I got this right.
Okay, so we're at your North Where exactly?
Alright, Tracy and Ursula, can I tell them it's okay if we bring
Ben
them
and
back?
Jerry's.
Hello? Yeah, Jerry.
Hey, this is Officer Perot with the Raleigh Police Department. So your juveniles, your kids that are here are going to be trespassed. They're not allowed back on at North Hills because they were seen being part of a fight here.
Rachel's on the
And
phone.
I
Tracy's
just need
on
a
the
verbal
phone.
yes or no if you're okay with the two adults that are
It
here
is.
with them to take them back home.
It's on speaker.
I'm okay. I'm calling Officer
Okay.
Byron Watson, who's a detective for Raleigh Police
You can take that up with
Department.
Kane
Your
Security,
cousin?
ma'am.
Just rude. Ugh.
Sorry? Okay.
Okay?
I'm from up there right now.
Okay.
I'll be
Rachel's
Your
coming
daughter
up
can
here.
sit here with us, and the others can go. Whoever Mia is,
Rachel,
who's Rachel?
his mom.
You can stay with us, but you guys can get off the property then, because your mom wants you to.
Rachel,
I'm headed up there right now.
Where are they gonna go?
I'm in a
I would like to stay
okay,
with my
Rachel, it's already
cousin.
ready. We'll take them. Is that fine?
I need a verbal yes.
Can you bring T in apartment?
Alright, her mom said we'll take her.
Alright.
Number. 919
Tracy, we're right up there.
369
369
4089.
4089.
Are you live?
Video.
These two officers are going to walk you down to your car so you guys can vacate. You guys mind following, escorting them
Yeah,
down?
we're
Thank you
going
so
down.
much. You guys have fantastic day.
Alright.
That fake have a fantastic day when you just ban them from the property pretty much forever, according to her.
Let me talk to you.
We're leaving now, and they're gonna follow us.
Where?
She's gonna be the next one with the racist rant video that comes out.
Where did y'all park?
We walked over.
It was my parents' teeter.
Like
It's
all the way down there.
all the way on the other side of our
It's like where the event was, where the music is. The big event.
Sorry.
Huh?
Hey,
Yeah.
you have the officers' names?
No.
Get their names. Look for their name tags.
I'm recording them.
Okay, get their names, and you make sure that if they try to go anywhere, you ask for their lieutenant first. So you ask for their supervisor.
All right, they're not taking us anywhere, but they're walking with us back to the car.
Somebody's gonna call to have an appeal. It might be because it's not us trespassing you, the security. It's you have power over this property, but it might be a year.
So now she's telling them that it might just be a year.
It just depends on what they do. I'm sure I saw somebody took my phone number and they'll have to push it for you. But we're not trespassing. They saw the
What? So where are
My
you
car's
at
right here.
now?
We're at my car now.
Just when you're whoever's parents gonna call, be respectful, try to get that taken care of on your own. So you don't get trespassed.
You want me to follow y'all back?
It's a year.
You don't have to follow us back. They're gone.
Every year, but we're not even trespassing you. Just have whoever.
So they're walking away now. But I've definitely recorded all their faces and all their names.
Okay, well, you need to stay on the phone. Who else drove?
Bro, Bryce and Brian.
All right, so that's the end of that video. Before we listen to his update, that's ridiculous. It's not even guilt by association. It's guilt by assumed association. I mean, they must have a bunch of cameras at this shopping center. They couldn't look up who was who before they decided to ban these kids. I mean, I'm sure, like the one officer said, that there's some kind of appeal process, so maybe they can appeal it and they can go over the camera footage and see that these kids weren't a part of whatever was going on. But we'll listen to the brother give his update on what exactly happened, because like he says, they come from good families. So let's listen to that real quick.
Hello, this video is for everyone who's been asking for a update and a story time on the full situation involving the Raleigh Police Department and the Kane security people at North Hills. So me and my cousins, we originally had planned to go see Obsession at 10:20 at North Hills. We had some other cousins who were attending the Blackwater band event. That is who my 3 younger cousins came with. So me and my other cousin, when we had arrived, we had parked near the Target, and as we were walking to the Target, we were stopped by 2 security guards. Those 2 security guards, they asked for our ID. They said that they were, I don't know, I think it was a curfew where you have to be 18 plus, and if you're not 18 plus, you have to be accompanied by an adult. So immediately after they ID'd us, we walked up.
So that must be why those 2 weren't the ones banned, and they wanted to ban the others, because they had already ran into the 2 older ones and got their ID.
We went up the elevator and we called our younger cousins who were walking around, because our 2 older cousins were in the event. They shouldn't have been by themselves. We understand that. And then, so we just walked around for a little bit. They said they wanted to go to Ben & Jerry's. So we went to Ben & Jerry's. Only one of our cousins had got ice cream. And after we had walked into Ben & Jerry's, only one of our cousins had got ice cream. So then we went to go and sit down outside. We had been sitting down outside for probably not even 5 minutes. And then Officer Peroni, she came up saying, "You guys are being trespassed." And then we're confused, because we're like, what are we being trespassed for? We had just been there. And our younger cousins, they weren't involved. They were just walking around. And then the other white officer, not sure what his name was, but he came up. He told us that there were some kids involved in a fight, and one of them had threatened to shoot somebody, which is why they were out there. There was the larger black security guard. He came up. He claims that he's seen our 3 younger cousins involved in that group running up the stairs, as you can see in the video. But clearly, that was not true. He does not know he was seeing. And then as the other officer, Peroni, was trying to trespass us as well, the bigger black officer, not the bigger black officer, the big black security guard, he came up and he said, no, actually, I did not see those 2. So she was just taking his word for it without actually knowing what was happening on, saying her tone was very, I don't know, it was very aggressive and hostile. I understand that I, as an adult and supervisor, as my younger cousins, probably should have spoke up, asked for names and badge numbers, but I was a little anxious due to the police officers surrounding all of us. So I was trying to tell the officer that, like, we had just got there, but she was still insisting that they all get trespassed. They even in the video said that we were free to go, but their parents should come pick them up. But I wasn't about to leave my little cousins there with them, especially because of how hostile that officer was. I didn't want to see them in the back of a cop car. But I also like to say, like, our family, I come from a good family of lawyers, nurses, doctors, judges, and lawyers. We don't participate in stuff like that. I just want to say I appreciate everyone's support, and we are looking to the situation, and we have a detective,
One of his cousins, he said. So it sounds like they come from a good family. It sounds like they're not the type to cause a ruckus. Because that officer got these 2 guys' IDs, he decided that he was familiar with them, and so they must not have been the ones who caused anything. And so any young person that he saw, he decided to ban off the property, which is extreme. Without knowing exactly who is who and who to ban, to just group a bunch of people in together with some people that you saw earlier is irresponsible in your job and in your duties. Like I said, it just seems like the week for profiling, for racial profiling. Let me know what y'all thought about this interaction in the comments. Thank y'all for checking out today's video. I'll see y'all next time. Have a great day.